સંધાન ઓલ ગુજરાત ઇન્ટિગ્રેટેડ ક્લાસરૂમ.
સેટેલાઇટના માધ્યમથી જોડતી કડી એટલે સંધાન.
નમસ્કાર વિદ્યાર્થી મિત્રો. પ્રોફેસર એન્ડ હેડ ઓફ એમજી સાયન્સ ઇન્સ્ટિટ્યૂટ સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક્સ ડિપાર્ટમેન્ટ ભાવનાબેન હાથી આપનું ઇન ધ વર્લ્ડ ઓફ સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક્સ ખૂબ વોર્મલી વેલકમ કરું છું. આપનું હું સ્વાગત કરું છું. મિત્રો, આપ સૌને યાદ હશે કે આપણે છેલ્લા 2 લેક્ચરમાં ઇન્ડેક્સ નંબર વિશે સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક્સ સબ્જેક્ટમાં ખૂબ સારી એવી ચર્ચાઓ કરી છે અને આપણો અભ્યાસક્રમ ઇન્ડેક્સ નંબરને લગતો જે આપણને મળેલો છે તે સંપૂર્ણ કરેલો છે. આજે આપણા સબ્જેક્ટમાં ડેમોગ્રાફી, એમાં વાઇટલ સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક્સ વિશે આપણે ચર્ચા કરવાની છે. મિત્રો, એઝ એ લેમેન, કન્સિડર યોરસેલ્ફ નોટ એઝ અ સ્ટેટિસ્ટિશિયન બટ એઝ એ લેમેન. Have you any heard the word vital? The word vital comes from the fact Latin word vita, which means life. Vital statistics is a branch of biometry which deals with data and the laws of human mortality, morbidity and demography. The term vital statistics refers to the numerical data or the techniques used in the analysis of the data deals with vital events. By vital events, we mean the events of human life such as fertility, mortality, that means birth, death, marriage, divorce, separation, adoption, etc. All these are known as vital events, and in these with respect to all these vital events, we have to study the different methods in this chapter. Sir Arthur Newsham defines vital statistics as the whole study of mankind is affected by hereditary or environment so far as the results of these study can be arithmetically stated. According to him, vital statistics forms perhaps the most important branch of aggregate statistics as it deals with mankind in aggregate. It is the science of numbers applied to the life history of countries and nations. Let us say some uses of vital statistics, but before that I want to tell you again that vital statistics is what? All those events which refer to human life, that is, a baby is born up to the end of the death of a human, having the aggregation of some events like birth, death, marriage, separation, adoption, divorce, and so on and so forth. All these events are known as vital events. અને આ ચેપ્ટરમાં આપણે આ બધા ઇવેન્ટ્સની ચર્ચાઓ કરવાની છે. તે ઇવેન્ટ્સને માટે આપણે જુદી જુદી મેથડ શોધવાની છે. ક્રૂડ ડેથ રેટ, સ્ટાન્ડર્ડાઇઝ ડેથ રેટ, એજ સ્પેસિફિક ડેથ રેટ, આ બધા મેઝરમેન્ટ્સ ઓફ મોર્ટાલિટીમાં, અને તે જ રીતે જનરલ ફર્ટિલિટી રેટ, ટોટલ ફર્ટિલિટી રેટ, ગ્રોસ રિપ્રોડક્શન રેટ, નેટ રિપ્રોડક્શન રેટ, આ બધી જ ફર્ટિલિટી એન્ડ પોપ્યુલેશન ગ્રોથ રેટની અંદર આપણે ચર્ચાઓ વિગતે કરીશું. હવે આપણે સ્ક્રીન ઉપર જોઈએ. યુઝિસ ઓફ વાઇટલ સ્ટેટિસ્ટિક્સ. ધ મેઇન ઇમ્પોર્ટન્ટ એપ્લિકેશન્સ આર એઝ અંડર in the applications of vital statistics are so many applications. Number 1, study of population trend. Vital statistics reflect the changing pattern of the population of any region, community or country in terms of the number of births, deaths and marriages. The division of the population of different regions by birth and death rates enables us to form some idea about the population trend, increasing trend or decreasing trend or stable in the population. In this way, in order to have the knowledge about what is the trend of the population, this vital statistics study is useful. Number 2, use in public administration. The study of population projection, the birth rate, death rate, age and sex distribution, etc., provides us the public administration which are useful in planning the economic and social development programs. Number 3, mortality and fertility statistics. In the researchers' field, in medical and pharmaceutical profession, the statistics of mortality and fertility provides important guidelines for their developments. Number 4, use to operating agencies. Vital statistics are of extreme importance to various official agencies like municipal and district local board agencies. Mortality statistics surveys is a guide to the health authorities in improvement the medical facilities and public relations. The data regarding the number of deaths by age and the data regarding the number of deaths due to diseases, etc., are useful to health authorities in taking appropriate remedial action to prevent or to control the spread of diseases. Number 5, vital statistics is used in actuarial science and life insurance. The whole of actuarial science, including life insurance, is based on the mortality of life tables. The vital records concerning all possible factors contributing to deaths in various ages are indispensable tool in all life insurance schemes. There are so many methods for collecting vital statistics. Usually, the vital statistics data are obtained by the following methods: registration method, then another 2 methods are there: civil registration, sample survey. We must tell about, first of all, number 1 is registration method. The most important source of obtaining the vital statistics data is the registration method, which consists in contributing phenomenon regarding the vital events such as birth, death, divorce, marriage, etc. These data, in addition to their statistical utility, also have their value as legal documents. Registration of births, deaths, marriage, divorce, etc. provides the information on the place of birth, sex, age, and religion of parents, number of previous issues, and their sex, their father's occupation, mother's occupation, and their birthplace. Similarly, death registration provides the information on place of death, cause of death, sex, age, occupation, name, marital status, etc. Some similar information is also obtained with respect to marriages and divorces. In our country, the registration of births, deaths, marriage, and divorce is compulsory, and the corresponding certificates are also provided by the corresponding authorities. Shortcomings in this method: somehow the registration of birth is non-existent in some part of the country, and due to that reason the statistics of births have to suffer much from errors of underestimation. Similarly, sometimes it becomes very difficult to collect the data regarding the age of death, age of a person who is dead, cause of death, etc. They are usually unreliable. Moreover, the separate organization should be set to collect such data more completely and systematically. there is another method for the sources of vital statistics, that is number 2, census method. Almost in all the countries all over the world, the population census is conducted at regular intervals of time, usually at 10 years interval. Census consists of complete enumeration of the population of the particular area under study, and then the enumerators collect the informations regarding age, sex, occupation, religion, marital status, salary, number of family members, and other economic and social characteristics. The main drawback of census method is that it provides vital data only for the census year, and it fails to give any information about the vital events in the intermediate periods. There are two methods for census. Number 1, de facto method, and number 2, de jure method. In de jure method, the persons which we call enumerators are going to collect the information house by house, and then they fill up their forms, while in the another method, that is de facto method, the authorities of census are sit over at one fixed place, and the people have to go to there to get registered themselves. Another number 3, analytical method. It is not possible to conduct the census every year. So, by applying analytical method, the inter-census estimates can be projected by using various rates like birth rate, death rate, etc. So rates of vital events. The rates of vital events is defined as the ratio of the total number of occurrence of the event to the total number of persons exposed to the risk of occurrence of that event. Mortality rates, that is death rates, and fertility rates, that is birth rate, are most popular common rates for the vital events. Now, before going to the measurements of mortality, let us first recall what we have done today in vital statistics. Mitro, in vital statistics, just we have seen that all those events which are dealing with human life, like birth, death, marriage, migration, divorce, etc., they are known as vital events, and we have then find out the sources of vital events. Number 3, there are 3 types of the sources from which the vital events data can be collected, that is registration method, census method, and analytical method. Now we come to the point of measurements of mortality. The following are the principal rates used in measuring the mortality. Number 1, crude death rate, CDR. This is the simplest measure of all the indices of mortality, and it is defined as follows. CDR is equal to D upon P into 1000, where D equal to total number of deaths occurred in the population of the given region during a given year. P is the total number of population of the given region during a given year or given period. Here we calculate always the CDR per 1000 of the population. It is called the CDR because it considers all the deaths without any specifications of gender, locality, or any type of cause. So CDR gives the rate at which the population is defined through deaths over the course of the period. So CDR is very simple to calculate, and it does not satisfy because it is only up to a total death upon total population into 1000. That can be seen in the merits. In merits of CDR, number 1, CDR is simple to understand and to calculate. It is the most widely used measure of mortality, and it is used in numerous demography and public health problems. Since the entire population of the region is exposed to the risk of mortality, CDR is the probability rate giving the probability that a person belonging to the given population will die in the given period. Now, demerits of crude death rate. Number 1, most serious drawback of CDR is that it completely ignores the age and sex distribution of the population. Mortality is different in different segments. The chance of dying may not be same for young and old people, for male and female, for healthy and unhealthy, etc. The children and old people are exposed to higher risk of mortality as compared to younger people. Mortality rate is also different for females than their counterparts. CDR is not suitable for comparing to the mortality in two places or same place in two periods. International organizations also need specific figures for mortality rates, so they cannot use CDR. So, CDR, the number 1 method, which is crude death rate, which is of course simple, but it is not a reliable method. The mortality rates number 2 is specific death rate. The other name is age specific death rate. In order to arrive at a more useful figures than crude death rate, we must take into account the fact that the mortality pattern is different in different